Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today we have another opinion video about the Fuji Acros 2 release. So bear with me, I'm going to unbox my new Fuji Acros 2, which I have to thank Jaime from Japan who sent me two rolls, one of 120, one of 35. So while I open it, let me put you into perspective. Fuji has been discontinuing film for the last decade probably, and that's been hurting a lot of people in the community that they haven't enjoyed seeing Fuji putting down film like that. So in perspective, Fuji managed to survive the digital bump. Actually, you probably know that Fuji makes great digital cameras and a lot of other technology, medicine and stuff like that. So as Fuji slowly decreased their emulsions, Neopan 1600, Neopan 400, Acros 100 was the last black and white they had. They discontinued 160 NS, they discontinued Astia and a lot of slide film, Fortia and all these things. A lot of people have been getting increasingly upset with Fuji. And there's been a lot of rumors that Fuji didn't have the facilities to make film. They were just cutting master rolls. So as time went by, it was more and more of a rumor that Fuji was just dropping film. They were just cutting these masters and that was it. Stores were getting Fuji film with expire dates that were super short, so you would get film in your store and it had like 2 months of shelf life. That meant it must have been cut or produced a long time ago, and it's all been very, very strange. But then suddenly Fuji said that because of the demand and people were very upset, they were bringing back Acros. So basically Acros 100, which was their last black and white film, this is the original one of 5-pack, was the last one, and people got really upset when they saw it leave, and they said they were coming out with Acros 2. So me and a lot of people in the community were really surprised, thinking, oh wait, Fuji is capable of making film still, which is amazing. That kind of gives us hope that Fuji will be making slide film in the future, will be making a black and white film in the future, and we will have Fuji as a player. I still think that we need every single player in the game. Kodak is great, but they're going through their own troubles. Fuji is great. It's going through its own troubles with film. And their sales are around a 1% of the gross business. So it's a really small percent. So 1%, they flick it off. They've already changed their Fujifilm name to just kind of like Fuji on most of things. Instax is selling so well that it's the top seller every single year, or at least a couple years on Amazon and stores like that. People are really liking Instax, but film is kind of dropping. The Fp4 really hurt the community, but we're here waiting. So here is the Acros 2. And what happened to the Acros 2? We have these two rolls, thanks to Jaime from Japan. We have Acros 2 with an expire date. I don't know if you can see that on the B camera. Expire date of 2021. And we have our Acros 2 with an expire date of 2021-08. And what happens is, and you can see that it's Acros 2, it says Acros 2 on the label there. But the problem is it says made in the UK. So everyone was puzzled. What do you mean made in the UK? And let me see if you guys can see that. But it says it just there. Made in the UK, which was really puzzling. Why is Fuji made in the UK? Why isn't it made in Japan? That's the first thing that everyone was really surprised. And one thing that happens with Fuji is they never really say much. They just do stuff, they release it to the market, or they hint it to the market, and that's it. There's no official communications, there's no explanations, there's nothing. Fuji's like a tombstone, nothing comes out. So we don't know. We don't know why Fuji is being made in the UK. And we all know who's making film in the UK, which is Ilford. Is this Ilford film? Probably not. Is this Fujifilm original, only Fujifilm? Probably not. It's probably a collaboration between Fuji and Ilford to bring a product to the market. And I was listening to a few podcasts and stuff about this topic. And to me, it's not the issue that it's made in Ilford or it's made in the UK. To me, the main issue is I would love to hear something from Fuji, which we're not going to get. But why is it made there, and why is it sold back to Japan and only sold in Japan? So one thing that we can think is they don't have the facilities anymore. Maybe they tore down all their film facilities or finishing or converting. And maybe they made the master roll and then shipped it to the UK Ilford package it and send it back to Japan? We don't know. We don't know if the whole thing's being made in the UK, if the whole thing is no, not the whole thing. Half is being done in Japan, half is being doing in the UK. But it's obvious that it's pretty strange. If you look at the PDF, and I'll link the PDF to the technical, it's not anything close to Ilford. The reciprocity is very close to the original Acros, which meant that for 120 seconds, you didn't have to compensate when you were shooting for reciprocity failure. But the thing is, this roll is around €9 a roll, and the old Acros was around €4 to €5 a roll. I still remember when you could buy it for $2 a roll in US stores. So the problem is that the box is bigger, the roll is bigger. It's sold in individual rolls, which I don't think it was ever sold like this in the UK. It was sold in these, in the world, it was sold in these 5 packs. Now we're getting individual packs, which makes me wonder why. But honestly, one of the things I've been hearing, and I will be doing more of this in depth throughout this year, 2020, or next year, 2020, is supposedly there's some problem with some chemicals being banned in Japan. And I think hydroquinona, I don't know how to say it in English, is going to be banned in Japan. And that means film that uses it or chemicals that use it are banned. So not being able to do that film maybe meant it's going to be doing in the UK. And because the UK is going through Brexit, which is another topic, they can produce it and have no problems. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. That's the problem. We all don't know. Should we support Fuji Acros, come back and forget about others? I don't think so. We can have Acros in our, the camera bag or in our, fridge or whatever, shoot it when we need that reciprocity, and enjoy it. It's probably made by Ilford. Probably, is it converted by Ilford? Most probably. I would be 100% sure of that if I saw it. But just what upsets me is, why not say, like, hey, we can't do this? Or maybe it's a small run. Maybe another thing I heard is, did they just not have the capacity to make small runs? And they were like, okay, Ilford, here's the formula over Acros new generation, because I think there's some chemicals they had to substitute. Please make a small run, maybe 100,000 rolls, maybe 200,000 rolls, or maybe 20,000 rolls. And Ilford has the capacity of making small runs. They make it, convert it, send it to Japan, see how it goes. And maybe if it sells really well, Fuji will start making it in Japan. But it doesn't really help the rumors of them not being able to finish film, seeing that this is made in the UK. It just adds to that mystery of what's happening in Fuji. We're not probably going to get any official communication, but I just wonder, I really wonder. These 2 rolls will be shot. I don't know exactly what I will shoot. If you want to leave a comment below what you'd like to see me shoot with these rolls. Roger from Shoot Film Like a Boss also got 2 rolls from Jaime and did a great video. And yeah, I'm just wondering. I just want to make an opinion video of what do I think happened here. And honestly, nobody really knows except for Fuji and probably Ilford. And if anyone else knows, they probably sign an NDA and can't say. I haven't seen the truth anywhere, and I would love to see it. I would love the community to let us know, the manufacturers, let us know what's going on, just to know. Like, I support all industry people. I just love it when they tell us what's happening. So yeah, guys, that's the opinion video for this week or day. The Fujifilm Acros 2, is it Ilford or is it Fuji? To me, it's Fuji collaborating with Ilford, and it's not the first time. They did it with the Fuji 400 CN, which was very similar to the XP2 or the same. But hopefully this means Fuji is investing in film more, or at least hinting to do something. It's a first step. And I think us as a community, we should try to see if we want to support it or not. I understand a lot of people are upset at them. I'm not happy at some of their decisions, but I understand them because film is a commodity nowadays and it's a choice, but it's sad to have less choices. So thankfully they changed that. They came out with this, and we'll see more in the future. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. As always, remember, you can sponsor or support the show through Patreon, and let me know what you think and if you're going to buy some or not buy some. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.